at Ashley.
Trust the local knowledge of the Local 3 Storm Alert team.
For 30 years, let's say that again, 30 years, women in the Hamilton County and Chattanooga area have come together to support Habitat for Humanity, and this year you can be a part of it. Ryan Westlow is here. He's with Habitat. This is Donna Williams, who is chairing this year's Women Build Brunch coming up on April 25th. Good to see you both.
Good to see you. Thank you for having us.
First of all, I mean, that's really something. 30 years. Ryan, I know you've got to be proud of that at Habitat.
Yeah, it's been a long time movement. Started in 1996. We kind of plucked it from Habitat in Nashville, but it's been a huge movement for us that has built 30 homes, mostly by women, funding, volunteering, whatever needs to get done to help put that family in the home. So it's a huge deal for us.
Sometimes when guests are here, we have fun kind of name dropping a little bit, but this morning we're going to number drop a little bit. So you mentioned the 30 years, 30 houses. In total, Habitat of Chattanooga has built 300 plus?
304,
Yes.
yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So Donna, this has got to make you smile even more because that's your line of work, affordable housing for people. This is life-changing for these families.
Very much so. For each of the 300 plus families that have been able to become homeowners, which of course is more difficult now than ever. So this opportunity for Quanta, who's the homeowner for this particular house and her 3 boys, it's amazing. And she's an amazing individual, works tirelessly. She just became a nurse at Erlanger. So she's been working, studying, and doing everything she needs to do to become a homeowner.
So what I think I know is that when people come, and right now you're lucky because there are still some tickets available. They're $75. There are still a couple of tables available if you want to snag some friends and all sit together. They will hear from her, right, at the brunch?
Yes, they'll hear her story and get an opportunity to learn more about what she's experienced.
So that story, Ryan, I'm guessing is going to be, you know, her history of what led her to need the house. But then I hope also what she and probably her boys too have done to now move in, because they're not just handed the key.
Yes, yeah, we require people in our program to have 3 qualifiers. It's the ability to pay the mortgage, because people buy the house, put in sweat equity, so there's volunteering in our restore, volunteering in our office, attending financial literacy, anything that you could think that a homeowner needs to know before going into it, we try to equip these future homeowners with that ability. Plumbing 101, construction 101, how to be a good neighbor, anything you can think that we try to prepare them as best we can to take that on. And then a verifiable need for housing. So often we run into people that are overcrowded in apartment complexes, have 3 kids sharing a bedroom, they've been sleeping on a couch for the longest time, their rent has increased 3 times in a row, you know, throughout the years. So we thoroughly vet them, they put in the work, and afterwards they are buying the house and they are closing on it, paying for it over time. So 0% 30-year mortgage.
0% 30-year mortgage. Wow, that's great. Now, when Ryan introduced you to me, he said, "This is Donna. She's been a long-time supporter of the Women Build Brunch." So, how many years have you been a part of it?
20.
Oh, wow.
20, yes.
So, do you remember your first time to go?
I do.
Did you walk away very moved?
I did, and every house dedication for Habitat, because every story is so different, and just to see the families move from where they have been living, very often in insecure situations. They have housing insecurity, some of whom their mortgage, because it's 0% interest, their mortgage to purchase a home is less than, in many cases, their electric bill was. Because when you're living in substandard housing, often that housing is not well insulated, it's not weatherized. So it is, to say it's life-changing is an understatement.
So Quanta is her name.
Quanta, yes.
Is the house already built that she's about to move into, or is she beginning her journey to moving in?
3 weeks from now, we'll break ground on the home.
Okay.
It's our last lot in the Villages of Alton Park. So we've been building in there since 2016. So after her house is built, we'll move on to more projects. But yeah, the lot has been selected. She's already checked it out, been out on there'll be some some shots from a video that will be at the event. But yeah,
Okay.
she'll be starting to build on that house, and other future homeowners helping her build. The volunteers will be involved. So we'll start 3 weeks from now.
Okay, so if I was lucky enough to snag one of those tickets and I could be there for the brunch on April 25th, then besides my donation dollars of the ticket purchase helping with the efforts from Habitat,
Yes.
could I sign up to help with the build for
Yes,
her? I can volunteer?
Absolutely.
Is that kind of the intent,
You
Donna?
can volunteer for that build or any future builds that you would like to participate in.
And from the women perspective, if I heard you correctly, Ryan, it's not just the muscle going into building the house that is often women, but there are also financial backers sometimes that are women owned. Is that?
Yes, yeah. This year we have over $92,000 in sponsorships, which is $12,000 more than we've ever had before. So this is really exciting for us. That's a huge head start in helping fund this home, and we expect the donations on the day of to make a huge difference and cover the majority of what it costs to build a single home, all in one fundraising event.
And for her children, for her boys, they must be very excited too.
Yeah, I bet.
Yes.
Yeah.
To have a community hold you up and say you matter is very, very powerful.
Yes.
Not only for that family, but for the people who are showing the love, I think.
For sure.
Okay, I got some goosebumps. Here's where you can go to get your tickets while you can, because this one does sell out. happychat.org is the website, but April 25th from 11 to 1 at the Chattanooga, they'll feed you, they will inspire you, they will take your name to be a volunteer if you wish, and you will walk away knowing you did something really great. Thanks.
Thank you.
At our showroom, you can see the latest designs of tiles and cabinets that can bring your vision to life.
I wanted my kitchen to be perfect